welcome back to the Hairfirmations podcast. It's your girl, Marlee, and today's episode is going to be called What My Teachers Taught Me About Hair. Now, hi, guess what? I'm back live. Haven't been live in quite some time, but I had a few minutes, and I said, let me come and say hello to the people. Hey, people. So here's the thing. I've been hearing a lot of different chatter on the webs, and I need to come and address some things. Okay. So first off, happy Wednesday. I hope that you are doing everything you need to do to get through, because that's what we do. And that is on my good sis, Maya Giovanni. Okay. Listen, it's hard out here right now. So I want y'all to take care of yourselves. Okay. I'm trying my best to take care of myself. And I say, you know what? Let me just give a word to the people. Okay. So my word for you is take care of yourself right now. Okay. Take care of yourself. Back to our topic of conversation today. So listen, I've been seeing a lot of discussion around cosmetology schools and are they needed, right? And I am in a unique position because not only am I now a cosmetology teacher, but I have been a cosmetology student and I have been a hairstylist, and all three of those roles are present in this conversation. I was on Threads yesterday, and they were talking a lot about, cosmetology school doesn't teach you anything. And I'm putting this in air quotes. Doesn't teach you anything. And is cosmetology school needed? Does cosmetology school make you successful, right? And I saw a whirlwind of comments, and they varied from, you don't learn anything in cosmetology school, you only learn how to pass state board, you only learn the basics, yada yada yada. It went on and on. Okay, so let me give you the cliff notes. That was the cliff notes. But in my perspective, right, again, I've been a student, I've been a hairstylist, and now I am a cosmetology instructor. And what I really feel is that in all three of those roles, you get in or you get out what you put in, right? So cosmetology school could teach you everything that you needed to know. But if you are one of those students that doesn't put anything in, that doesn't give effort, that doesn't give energy, that doesn't study, cosmetology is not something that you can just wake up and know. If you do not take the time to discipline yourself on each individual competency that you learn in cosmetology school, if you do not practice business acumen in cosmetology school, then you're right. No, you won't be a successful stylist. But I think there's a difference, right? There's a difference in a student who is all in. They're there to learn. They're there to study. They ask questions. And they are invested because they know that that's what they want to do, right? Those students do become very successful stylists. There are, again, we could say that yes, cosmetology schools are teaching you the basics. They're teaching you fundamentals. They're teaching you how to be sanitary. They're teaching you how to not spread disease, how to not injure yourself or someone else, whether it be haircuts or chemicals or even just heat tools, right? Styling irons, flat irons, blow dryers, right? All of those things you are learning in cosmetology school. However, Could you learn that at home? Absolutely. Sure, you could, but it's going to take you a whole lot longer because you are learning on your own rather than learning from someone who has the experience to tell you how to do it more efficiently and do it to where you're going to get maximum results every single time that you do it. I think there's also a missing part of this conversation too, is that cosmetology school was never meant to be your only source of education. You should not expect to do your 1,000 hours or your 3 years of public high school cosmetology program, and that's all the education you're ever going to need for the rest of your life. Newsflash to any cosmetology student, any hairstylist, any aspirational hairstylist, or any type of beauty profession. The beauty industry moves at a very fast pace. You learning something, let me take myself for example. I went to cosmetology school, it feels like in the 99s and the 2000s, over 15 years ago. I've had my license. This is my 15th year. If I just went to school with what I learned then and I only ran my business on that, I'd be behind. I couldn't do what I do in the salon. I wouldn't have the specialty that I have. So I have taken it upon myself to continue my education. And I tell my students, I tell all of my students that I have when I'm with Mazani, hey, honey. I tell my store teams when I was in the store, since my store teams are popping on, I will literally tell anyone that I come in contact with, when you decide that you want to be a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a nail tech, a beauty professional, you are signing up to continue your education for the rest of your life. You need to be dedicated to keeping yourself up on trends, educating yourself on the products that you use, educating yourself on tools. And again, the whole point is for you to be efficient at your job and make sure that you're not harming yourself or other people as a professional. So the things that you're using, the techniques that you're using, the tools that you're using, they should all be up to date. If they are not, I'm not saying that they don't work. I'm not saying that a horse can't get you from point A to point B, but an airplane can get you there a lot faster, right? So take that into account. And so this whole conversation around cosmetology school not being needed, it absolutely is needed. Because if we do not have regulations to have stylists who actually know what they're doing be in business, we are in for a world of trouble. A world of trouble when it comes to sanitation, spread of disease, again, harming someone, and I mean, you have no protection. You have no protection from anyone. And so I could go on and on about all of the things of why we need it, but it would not be a good thing for us as a nation to deregulate the industry. That I am not in support of that. I am in support of beauty professionals being licensed. And so I just wanted to give my take on that. I wanted to give my take on let beauty professionals be beauty professionals, and we have to go back to the basics, and we have to understand the science behind hair. What is healthy hair? How do we cut hair? All of the things, right? I could even go into my barbers, right? Barbers absolutely should have a barber license. Barbers can also still spread disease if they are not sanitizing their tools correctly. If they are not learning the art of hair cutting, right? I know I can speak for my students. My students want to know how to fade, and they want to know how to do certain cuts. And once you learn a cut, sure, you can master it, but you will not get that anywhere but school. And again, you shouldn't take haircutting classes one time in your life and never take them again. When I tell you, and this is not a game, if I could be a master barber, I would. Like, I feel like it's my next career. Like, I just want to be a barber. I have been, let me tell you, this is a side note to my rant. I have gotten lost in barber talk and barber Instagram, and these barbers out here are fire. Like, fire. Like, if I could cut hair like that, oh my gosh, I wouldn't want to do long hair anymore. I wouldn't want to do curls anymore. I want to fade. I want to use the clippers. I want to make the designs. I want to do all of these like crazy hair colors. Like, I just think that is the coolest thing. But they didn't go and learn that in school the very first time that they took a barbering class. Like, no, they honed in on their craft. So anybody who's giving barber classes, hit up your girl, because I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. That's going to be my next class. I also want to get more into nails. Like, I love nails. You guys know I've been on a journey to teaching myself how to do my own nails. And while these are not my best, they're getting me by for right now. But and maybe that's me too. Like, I have learned my entire career that I need to stay up on education, not things just changing in the middle of the video. Anyway, I continue my education even as a teacher. Like, I have to continuously teach myself new things and learn new things so that I can bring it to my students. Again, 2 years ago, I wasn't even doing nails. Now I can do acrylic. Now I can do Gel X. Now I can paint. I can do a little bit of design. It's not the neatest, but it gets me by enough to teach them so that they can perfect it and they can learn what they want to learn. And so I hope that whatever industry you're in, right, this information applies to you, because every single trade has a program, a certification, all of those things that, again, are keeping you safe and keeping the public safe. And they are needed right now. So we need to be in support of education, continuing our education, even after we've gotten the license, the certification, the added curly cut certification, the added color certification. Like, all of those things absolutely matter, and we need to be encouraging our young stylists, even our seasoned stylists, and everybody in between to continue that education. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. That is our hairformation for today. Our hairformation is that we are going to keep learning so that our hair can remain, I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't even know. But our hair can be beautiful once we are educated to take care of it the way that we need to. Okay? So I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. This was fun going live again. Listen, too, make sure that you are following me over on YouTube, because honestly, I really don't even be over here like that no more. So catch me over on the YouTube at Marlee Did That. Like, share, subscribe. Okay, I am like 2 followers away from 100. subscribers over on YouTube. To get monetized, I have to reach 500 subscribers. So help your girl out. Do you remember that in 7 days, y'all helped me get 1,000 followers on TikTok? I need that energy. Like, where y'all at? Like, help me out. Go watch a video. If you got your computer on at school, you ain't doing nothing, turn the sound off and just watch it. Help me get some hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, help your girl out. Anyway, I love y'all. See y'all later.